which is the main...
Since being granted a mining license in 2008 for the world's first deep-sea mining project, Nautilus Minerals says the Solwara One Project may well commence production in the first quarter of 2019. Nautilus President and CEO Mike Johnston presented an update to Mining Minister Johnston Tuke in Port Moresby this week. He outlined developments so far, particularly in regards to construction of the project's production tools, riser and lifter systems and the production vessel. When completed and in place, the Solwara One project will see gold and copper being extracted from depths of 1,600 meters in a 1 square kilometer area over a 3-year period. The Solwara One project has been met with skepticism, especially from environmental groups, NGOs as well as churches. Much of their concerns around the effects that the project may have on the deep-sea environment and potentially on fish stocks within the Bismarck Sea, an area known for its rich tuna stocks. Whilst Nautilus has acknowledged these concerns, they have assured the country's mining minister that any effects on the environment will be minimal given the project's deep water location as well as the technologies being used for the project itself.
The final piece in the puzzle for us is that we have agreed with the regulators and the provincial government, the New Ireland provincial government, that there will be independent monitoring. Yeah? And there's some very good international groups out there who are capable of working with the regulators and the company to do that monitoring. And we'll be suggesting names to the government for that role going forward. But I'm pretty confident that we'll get agreement on who that will be.
Mr. Johnston also assured those present that Nautilus was being monitored by relevant government authorities to ensure that environmental risks would be minimized to protect the environment.
The project has criteria it has to perform to, and if it doesn't perform to those criteria and is outside of them, in breach, the way the system works in Papua New Guinea is that we'll get a cease and restraint order from the regulator. If we're in breach, we get told to stop. And it's a hell of an incentive for a company not to get an order from the government to stop doing what you're legally entitled to do.
Whilst the company is progressing to complete what it has to do in order to be mining ready, the government as well have done what we have to do, apart from the granting of the mining license and the environmental permit. There are all these other bits and pieces that we need to tie in as well. So between the course of this year, I'm very confident all of that will be done. Within government ourselves, we would find a way to be able to coexist and to complement each other in order to see the delivery of the ship.
According to Mining Minister Johnston Tuke, despite criticism from various sectors of society, the decision by government to allow Nautilus to engage in the world's first seabed mining project is one that has been thought through, with the government committed to going ahead with it.
If it's got to be the first in the world, let it be. There may be one or two outside potential threats that we can encounter, because we wanted to create a history and record to set it right.